Hello, beautiful people. So tonight we are with Mathias Vandenborre. He's a Belgian pro cycling entrepreneur and student, and I'm talking with a guy that is just a 19-year-old. So first of all, how are you today, Matthias?
I'm fine, man. Just had an awesome training. Um, I'm a little bit tired at the moment, but we just keep going.
I'm imagine with everything going on. So my first question is, can you tell me a little bit about your story? Where are you from? Where do you study? Start from the beginning, please.
Okay, so my name is Matthias. I'm a cyclist here in Belgium, and I'm a study in the University of Ghent.
Okay.
So I'm doing at the moment something on university, but this is totally something different as my company itself. My company is with marketing, and we boost business and stuff like that. Um, so I study on university. We do like everything with sports because I
Okay.
love sports. It's my life. I'm a cyclist. I'm trying to be a pro cyclist within 2 years now.
Whoa.
So I need to train like 25 hours a week for that, and study a lot and make deals and meetings with potential clients as well. So it's very hectic. No time for love, no time for girlfriends. It's all about investing in the future.
Okay. A lot of respect on that because come on, being able to manage a company, university, and being a pro cycle, I'm imagine it's like juggling all the time, no? Like
Yeah, that makes it fun as well.
really?
Yeah, you can do so much different things.
Okay, that is
Like
fun.
the training is good in the morning to wake up. So you
Okay,
have to wake up early and you can start immediately with the workout.
okay,
So my day is like 3 to 4 hours, 3 to 6 hours a day of cycling
okay,
at the start. So that's a lot. After that, I do all my email stuff and all everything of meetings.
okay,
And if there's a little bit time left, I can study a little bit. But school is like the most thing that I put away at the moment because I see very much potential in my business itself.
okay,
And cycling is something that I love the most, so I will not quit that for something else.
okay.
Maybe in 2 years, if my pro contract is not what I want, it's not high enough, or my I don't have the results I want from it.
Okay.
Maybe I will quit that, but I do it way too much, and I love it the most, so I will not quit that soon.
So my second question is that it seems like you already find your purpose. How do you find your purpose? How did you find it?
I have a big family with a lot of entrepreneurs,
Okay,
but my parents aren't entrepreneurs. They do just a 9 to 5 job, and that's totally fine. But I see that they are not that happy as my other family members. Like
okay,
they have less freedom with on money. Um,
okay,
like my family can travel whenever they want. They have 2 cars, and their cars are like as much as our house. So
okay,
like money doesn't make you happy, but it gives some freedom. And they can do what they want, and my parents can't. They just have to work their ass off for someone else, and that's something that I don't want to do at all. I want to
okay,
make my own future. I want to make something that is for me. If I have grandkids or normal of my kids and they ask what do you do, I just want to be proud of what I did. If my grandkids ask me over like 40 years, oh shit, I heard something about Corona. What the fuck did you do? I built a fucking business. That's what I want to say. Everybody is crying that the money is over and they have money problems, and I want to say like, okay, I made like a business out of it.
it's
That's
too.
something that I want to tell my grandkids.
Okay, and you that you already can say you already
Yeah,
made a company. It's beautiful, man. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
it's awesome.
No, and my other question is: do you have an advice for the ones that didn't find yet their purpose? If you have some advice to give to them.
Just follow what you love. Like do what you love all the time. And don't think too good soon. What I mean by that is like don't be happy too soon. Work hard every single day. If you achieve a goal, go for another goal. Don't be happy with that goal. Just look further and further. But do what you love is the most important thing. And if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to go for it. But you have to know that you have to work a lot, and that's why because of the cycling training all the time, and I have to train so fucking much already from like when I was 10 years old. This is
Well,
all my mindset. I have to work every single day to achieve my goals, and that is what I also use for my company. I know I
okay,
have to work every single day to achieve my goals, just like cycling. I was also a good football player before my cycling. Like I
okay,
was like a football player in the highest classes.
okay.
So yeah, it's always been at the
You,
highest level. So that's why I want to stay.
and I have a question now. Like, do you think that that mindset? Because first of all, I want to understand how you describe your mindset. I want to understand that because I think it's important.
Maybe it's a little bit weird, but you have to think that you are the best in the game and that you
Okay,
can do everything you want.
okay,
That's maybe a little bit odd to say or a little bit cocky, I don't know. But like if you like the mindset with entrepreneurs, like if you believe you can do it, it will happen. And if you think you can do it, it will also happen. But if you like, oh, I don't know, like maybe it's too hard, forget it. Also with clients, if you're confident in what you say and you can show your clients that you know what you're talking about and you know you're good in it and you know you can help them, they will sign very, very fast. But if you say like, if you talk with your clients and you're like, yo, I don't know if this works, if you're not confident enough, you will not do great business.
okay. Not just in business, but in life. I think you can say that. My question now: how do you think that the cycling influenced your mindset in all of that?
Just like I said, like work every single day your ass off to accomplish your goals, and implement that in the business itself. So first you have to train your fucking ass off the whole morning. After that you eat, and then you have the afternoon to work your ass off for your business. It's like it's like two separate lives, but I combine them, and it's so much fun.
Exactly. The way that you are able to manage the time, that is, you already answered me, but do you have any advice for the people that are struggling with managing the time, but for you it seems easy?
Don't be happy too soon, just like I said. And
Okay.
if you if you think like, oh shit, I had to do that, but I don't do it. You just have to put in the work. Um, like if it's it's like a defeat. If you don't do what you have to do, it's like a little defeat. And that's not what you want as a pro cyclist or as a pro athlete. You always want to do what's the best for your body and what's the best for your future. And that's what you also have to do with your company. Like you have to work your ass off, and don't defeat it and like, oh shit, I had to do that, but I will do it tomorrow. That's a defeat. You don't want a defeat. You don't want to go to sleep with a defeat. You always want that win. You want to do the work. You want to win that client. You want to win that type of project, and that's the mindset you need for this.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think you just not in the business but in life you have a brilliant mindset. I want also now agora to know a little bit more about your company, what you do, if you can tell me.
So I started this company with a cyclist as well, a team member of mine, but he's a little bit older. He's also just like me. He studies on the university. He's like engineering stuff like that, so that's very much difficult. He's a cyclist as well. He's turning pro normally next year, but with Corona, he's not sure yet. But I mean, it's a incredible good cyclist. Um, so he has school, so he has the company. So we did this together to manage the time better, and because we are the best friends, we travel all around the world for cycling, and we are always together in hotels and stuff like that. So we can manage everything. We can work together. Um, yeah, so we invested in a course in America because we know America is very much forward than Belgium. Belgium is like 2 years behind.
Okay.
Belgium is very good in all of the MacBook and iPhone stuff, but the theory behind it and the entrepreneurship, they don't know shit.
Okay.
And that's why I choose for America because they know a lot more, and I can show that to my clients here in Belgium. I show my techniques, and they say like, "Oh shit, how the fuck do you do that?" It just doesn't exist over here, and that's why I can sign my clients so easily.
Okay. Okay. And
So we also invested in drones and stuff like that. We have our own studio. We have our own editors, own photographers, web designers, all part time because it would be very expensive to take them full time. So
okay.
if we need a photograph for a project, I call him. Can you do it for $200, something like that? Like it's all part time, but they work for us, and that's awesome.
So you are starting a company already. It's a digital marketing company, right?
Yeah. But we
Perfect.
do like much more
Tell
than
me.
that. We want to do big projects. Like we have also clients who has a building company.
Okay.
So they want to show their whole project to their potential clients. But like that's so fucking big. You can show that on a normal picture. So what we did is we made drones fly over it so you can see everything. And that's what our clients want, and that's different than the others. Also, we have like a special studio where we can show normal products of clients. Like we have some people who doesn't jewelry, so we have a little bit of a turning device,
Okay.
and we can, for example, set up a Rolex or a normal watch, and it turns. So we can in 3D touch it on their website, or if you can make an ad from it that it turns very fast and then slowly like use this code on our website, something like that. It's very special and unique, and that is different. That's what they want, and that's our company. We want to do it all. If they need a website, they can do it. If they want a photo shoot, you can do it. If they want the whole drone project, we can do it. Like we want to do it all for them.
Okay. I'm seeing like you are a person. If I'm mistaken, just tell me. Like you see it in cycling, maybe in school. We didn't talking about that. In business, you work hard to be the best. Is
Yeah,
that right? In general, and in
yeah.
school also.
In
Maybe.
school is not that, because I know for university you have to study for top much, man.
Exactly.
Because the students when so the other students of
Mm.
my university year, they just do only that. They go drinking with their friends and they study. That's all the fuck they do. They do nothing else. So of course they will be better at school. They will have better results. So I
Exactly.
don't really care about that because I know I'm working with other stuff and I'm working to other goals. Um, but yeah, of course, it's at school. Like I just want to get to the next year. That's
Mm-hmm.
also only what I want. Like I don't really go that much to the lessons as well, but that's not because of the company. That's just because of cycling. I travel all around the world, just like I said, for races and stuff like that. So I'm not that much at school itself,
Okay.
but yeah, all my friends like texting me about the lessons and stuff, something like that. So it works. That's what I can say.
Wow, but it's amazing. And how is cycling going nowadays? Just to have an idea, how is everything going?
Yeah, it's fine, man. Just like I mentioned before, I'm trying to become a pro within 2 years. I'm good at the moment, but
Okay.
I'm not one of the best of the world.
Yeah.
I'm one of the best in Belgium and Europe, but not in the world. And so that's something I have to work about. But it's a hard life as a cyclist. Like just like I said, I have to train like 25 hours a week. That's a lot, and it's not like 1 week, but that's like the whole year.
Exactly.
um, yeah, yeah, I love it, but it's heavy.
You are doing a lot of stuff, and you are at my eyes being one of the best of Europe. It's already a big accomplishment. And after founding a business and still studying, whoa, and everything at the same time. And like you were saying, some of your colleagues, like me at the time, we were just studying and bed also and drinking. So, and you are doing much more. So
Drinking is
perfect.
fun, but I don't do it that often because if I do it not that much, I can enjoy it more.
The maturity, it's beautiful,
I
really,
do it
Matthias.
like 2, 3 times a year, but I love it when I do it and I enjoy every single second of it. Like if I would do it every single weekend, I would say like, okay, I don't care. I just want to drink. You know what I mean? But
Exactly, you are totally right.
you don't accomplish anything with that. Okay, you will have some fun, but I will have some fun in Ibiza as well. And I will call
Exactly.
my friends like come over, something like that. Like just like I mentioned, money doesn't make you happy, but it gives you so much freedom.
Hmm.
Like everybody now is like, oh shit, Corona, I lost my job, I lost this, I have no money. I don't want that. I just want to say like, oh shit, there's something happening, but I'm all right. My kids are all right. My wife is all right. I don't have to stress about anything. Um,
Exactly.
I just want the financial freedom. I don't need a Ferrari or I don't need a house in Ibiza or something like that.
I,
You know what I
I,
mean? I just want to be happy. That's all, man.
I understand you completely, man. I understand you completely, and it's completely. I'm not here to judge. It's not like, and I understand you have the financial freedom and being able. After you will be able to help the others also. You know,
Mhm.
it's. I think it's a snowball. Now my question is, uh, what are your daily habits, man?
Um, it's not that much actually.
Okay.
It's just waking up, train. Like I start normally at 9, 10 a.m. with my training, so it's like normally 4, 5 hours of training. So it's then 3 p.m. I have to eat. After that, I go to work like till 11, 12 p.m. Yeah, combined with school then. Um, so yeah, it's not that much, but it's just the whole day. I don't have free time. And if someone calls me like, "Can you come over?" No, I don't. Forget about me. But if I want to see someone, it's like a quick stop with my bike while training. Like I have to do 4 hours. Okay, I will write to you and I will come back. That's my 4 hours. That's my
Combining.
life, man. That's all my life.
I believe it's not easy. It's not easy because they just show the sometimes the beautiful side of being an entrepreneur, but that is the reality. You don't stop, and I think it's also good to know. You know, you don't stop a day. You work every day. You study. You train. So I'm first of all amazed with your just with your life, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. Now I want to know about, so you have the cycling that you want, if everything goes smooth, in 2 years to become professional. Another new projects that you have that you want to share with us?
Um, Not that much because I think it's already enough for now.
It's true. It's also true.
Um, Maybe when I'm like, oh shit, I will not turn pro. I'm so close, but it's not enough. Maybe then I will set a new goal, or I just will go full for my company. I don't know.
Okay.
Um, but like my company is so big in community, like I can do everything with it. I can like social media is so big. You can do everything. And that's why I love this business. Is like every company needs something else, and they want something else, and everybody has his own opinion, and that makes the difference between them all. And that's what I like so much. Like when I have meetings, it's always something else. It's not always the same. And I have also clients who made like $12 million a year or $2 million a year, but I also have clients who made just 100K a year. And some clients pay me like $500 a month, but some pay me like 5,000 a month. So their goal is different. So it's very nice to talk with all the different people. And when I have meetings with like the very big companies, I'm like, shit, I want this as well. Let's go. And I get more motivation out of that. I'm not happy with at the end of the month 20K. I just want next month I want like 30K, and after that I want 40K a month. And that's how you keep the drive, and that's how you keep motivated. Because when I say like, oh, I'm happy with 20K a month, fuck it all, you will lose your money.
Okay.
After that, you will get 70K and you will say, oh shit, that's also fine. I don't really care. And so you go down. So you always have to look forward and go for the next goal and never be happy. Well, you have to be happy, but you never want to be
Satisfy.
happy with your goal. You still want to be, you want more
Exactly,
while you're
exactly,
happy.
exactly. I understand. You should be happy for what you have, but not satisfy. You won't
Yeah.
always keep driving. I think you advise me a good book to read.
Yeah. So I have it here. It's like Blockbusters. It's from Anita Albers. She's awesome, man. She's a colleague in Harvard, I think, and she studied like every big entrepreneur, big coaches of big teams. It's all about sports and entrepreneurship and making a team behind you, and how you can manage a big group, and how you can manage a team and manage a business. All the secrets of big entrepreneurs is in that book. So if you want to read it, it's like gold, man. For every entrepreneur, it's gold, for sure. You
I
need
will
to read it.
put also the link in in the description of the video. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for that information.
no
Thank
problem,
you.
man.
Think like I think you already answered my last question. Uh, that it will be last advice for new entrepreneurs or inspiring people that you want to inspire with the last advice.
Um, if people say you can't do it, just fuck them. Just do it. You have to listen to your parents, but if you really want something in life, you just have to follow your dreams. You just have to go for it. And if you're my friend said like, you're a fucking idiot. You're going to start a fucking company in your school and you're cycling. You can't do that. Now they're like, holy shit, what are you fucking doing? This is awesome. Like, it's and that's
Yeah,
like
I
in only a
understand.
couple of months.
Okay, beautiful, man, beautiful. But it's beautiful. What you could achieve. So just believe in yourself, and at some point, don't care about the negative opinions. I can
Yeah.
say. My question is to end it. If the people want to talk with you and uh, where they can find you, can you tell me your website?
um White marketing can be, but if they want to ask me something personal, just my name on Instagram, or white market or white marketing on Instagram as well. But white marketing will be someone of my team. But if you say it's from this,
Okay,
they will give it to me.
okay, perfect. I will link it after the Instagrams and the website in the description of the movie.
Awesome, thank you.
Uh, Thank you a lot, Matthias. Guys, one more interview done with the amazing person. Thank you so much, Matthias. A great live and a great night. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much, man. You too.
Thank you.